So the more that I explore this idea of one meal a day, the more I'm learning, and I want to share with you some of the mistakes that I've made. And it's amazing that the more people I talk to, the more I realize how we all go through the same things. And even my mother now is doing the diet. And I think it's funny that I never mentioned it to her. She had no clue, no idea that I was doing this. She didn't know that I was doing it. And one day, all of a sudden, she messages me and told me that she was trying this. So I think it's fascinating. I think it's awesome that she's doing it. I never pushed it on her or anything. So some of the mistakes that she's made, I've made, and other people have made, so I'll share that with you. And hopefully we can, together we can help each other and get the most out of this diet. So the first one that I wrote down is never planning your meals. You don't need to know exactly what you're gonna eat, but have some idea. Because then dinner time comes, or you're gonna eat, and maybe you have a busy day and you're rushing a little bit or whatever, and you have no clue what you're gonna eat. So you might end up picking things that are not the best for you, right? Maybe quicker things that are not as healthy, because now you feel like you're running out of time and you're starving maybe by the time that you eat. So you don't need to plan exactly what you're gonna eat, but have some idea of what your meal will be, so that it's easier for you and you maybe make healthier, better choices. The second one, this was a recent one that my mother went through. I've gone through this one too, and many people go through this, is when you're having a really challenging day, maybe you feel like crap, maybe you feel really uncomfortable, you don't need to fight through it. If you're starting out, that's fine. You don't need to do OMAD every single freaking day for the rest of your freaking life. It's not a life sentence. It's just another tool in your toolbox. So be gentle when you're starting out. Be gentle with your body. Your body's adapting to all of this. It's going through this adaptation process that might take time. So if one day you need to do 2 meals, what? So what? That's not a bad thing. That's completely fine. Even if you need to do 3, that's okay. Listen to your body. Be gentle with your body. And if you're having a really tough day, don't fight it too much. Sometimes you know your body better than anyone, so you know if it's something that you could and should maybe push through. But also listen to the signals of when it's a good time to actually maybe eat something, maybe something really light, and pay attention to that. No one's gonna be able to tell you exactly what to do. I don't have the formula for you. You're gonna have to figure it out. This journey, it's truly like a trial and error and a learning process. I'm still learning, I'm still experimenting, so that's pretty cool. Another mistake is not drinking enough water. Your body will need more water because it's detoxing. Your body will need more water as it goes through this adaptation. So make sure you're drinking more water. Make sure you're drinking more water than usual. Please, your body will thank you and will love you for it. Another one is not moving enough or exercising too much. So when you're well adapted to this, you can have incredible workouts, amazing workouts, but when you're just starting out, you might need to be a little more gentle with your workouts as your body adapts through being fasted for such a long period of time. But the other mistake that I see is people not working out because they feel like they're gonna have less energy, or they feel like, same thing, I'm going through such an adaptation process that I don't want to work out. I want to be gentle with my body. But guess what? Your body needs that movement. Your lymphatic system needs the movement to do what it does. Your detoxification organs will benefit from the movement. Your whole body will benefit from the movement. You need that. You need to circulate those nutrients and the wastes that are coming out of your body. You need the movement for all of that. You need it for your energy levels. your physical, mental, emotional well-being, you need it. You need that movement. So find the balance for you, and the more adapted you are to this, the more you can actually exercise. You can have incredible workouts. A lot of athletes do this diet. So when people think they can't work out hard on this diet, that's not true. I'll be sharing more about that because that's a fascinating thing. I'll be sharing more on that on another video. And then another huge mistake that I do sometimes, I'm still experimenting, I'm still exploring, I'm still finding the right spot for me, but it's either eating too much, too quickly, or too close to bedtime. And sometimes I do all three on the same day, and it's not fun. This one's a tough one, because of course you didn't eat all day, you feel like I need to eat more so that I get all the nutrients, I get the calories that I need. But the funny thing is that when we are in that state, we actually need less calories. We might even need less protein, you might need less nutrients because your body's absorbing everything better because you haven't had anything for such a long time. That's a cool topic too that maybe I'll make another video about. But find the right balance for you of not eating too much. Maybe you don't need, sometimes it's more up here that we need more food. Maybe your body doesn't need as much as we think it does. We know the benefits of calorie restriction, right? That's one of the best ways to get the longevity benefits. Any kind of longevity study usually talks about caloric restriction. So that's pretty cool. So eating too much might not be beneficial. Eating too quickly, of course, I don't think that I need to explain why, but if you didn't have food all day and you're gonna have a big meal because it's the only one you're having in a day, eating too quickly sucks. Believe me, I've experienced that more than once. And then eating too close to bedtime, you might not be able to fall asleep well, you might not be able to sleep well, the quality of your sleep might kind of suck. So find the right balance for you. I'm still playing around with meal time. I think for me, around 7 p.m. that works best, I think. But I'm still playing around with a little earlier whenever I can, a little later sometimes, but I'm just trying to find what works best for me. But I think those things, if you work on those ideas that I just shared, you'll get a lot more out of this diet and this approach. And as always, the more I learn, the more I'll share, so a lot coming soon. Stay tuned if you're into this kind of stuff, because I'll be sharing a lot more. Have a beautiful, amazing day.